Is your usual barbecue fare in need of a bit of a pick-me-up? Looking to get inspired with some new seasonal dishes you can create on your backyard grill? Summer entertaining is a great excuse to experiment with new barbecue recipes. As a host, it's not only important to prepare a delicious meal, but also one that's safe to serve. Every year, 4 million Canadians get food poisoning. And while most contaminants that cause food poisoning can't be seen, smelled, or even tasted, Dr. Jeff Farber, Director, Bureau of Microbial Hazards at Health Canada, says there are many steps you can take to lower the risks of food poisoning and protect you and your family. Here's how.
Food can really become contaminated at any point in what we refer to as the food continuum or the farm to the fork. So it can become contaminated at the farm level. It can become contaminated once it leaves the farm and goes to the processing level, the processor, and finally in the consumer's home. Now we have certain groups that are more susceptible to foodborne illness. We usually talk about these 4 groups as people with weakened immune systems, pregnant women, children age 5 and under, and adults age 60 and older.
While cookouts, picnics, and gatherings are a great way to connect with others, preparing food outdoors in warm weather can present a number of food safety issues. Dr. Farber says applying simple, safe food handling practices that include keeping raw and cooked food separate minimizes the likelihood of cross-contamination. As well, chilling or refrigerating foods promptly to ensure that bacteria are kept at bay, and thoroughly cooking meats not only makes grilling efficient, but also protects the well-being of your guests.
First off, it's very important to wash your hands before you start barbecuing and wash all your utensils and surfaces. After you cook your meat, it's very important not to place your cooked meat back onto the same plate that contained the raw meat because you could get cross-contamination bacteria such as Listeria and E. coli. It's also very important to cook your meat to a safe internal temperature. Use a digital thermometer. The digital thermometer is one we've determined to be the most accurate in terms of measuring the internal temperature of meats. It's also important to note that different meats have different safe internal temperatures.
Steps to determining the safe internal temperature include removing meat from the grill and inserting the thermometer through the thickest part. Ensure the thermometer doesn't touch the bone, as this part of the meat heats up first. Since temperatures on a grill may vary, be sure to check each piece of meat separately. And the digital thermometer should be inserted all the way through the side to the center of the hamburgers to ensure they're thoroughly cooked.
A good tip to remember is to keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold. And by hot, we mean temperatures of 60 degrees Celsius or greater. By cold, we mean temperatures of 4 degrees Celsius or less. And always remember, when in doubt, throw it out.
Health Canada offers a host of tips and tools on safe barbecue practices. Visit canada.ca/health.